Yeah, yeah. Hi, team. Thank you for joining, everyone. Today onwards, we'll start for our exotic classes. Tomorrow up to yesterday, right? I given for demo classes. Okay. So today onwards, we'll go with the start our classes. Like starting onwards, like how to we can do for the performance testing, and what are the tools in market, and what we can discuss, and everything we'll discuss here. Okay. So going to the actually we are doing for the performance testing first thing. So what is the performance testing? Nothing but we want to test the application behavior under various conditions. Like for example, like we know, right, everyone, we have the Facebook will be there. So if it is a Facebook application, our project is Zoom. So then what will happen? So every day will be users are increasing, right? New users is sign upping and they are getting for the number of users will be the application will be number of user will access. Then what will happen? Their application will might slow. So based on that number of users, their configuration detail like CP memory is sufficient or not, and their application will be might slow for any transactions. Transaction nothing but you are clicking for the login button. After that, you are uploading video, download video, chatting, comment. These all things will be we can call it as a transaction. So each and every transaction, maybe it is a anything is slow or not, we need to check as a performance testing. So that is why if for real-time applications like in like software testing point of view, without performance testing, any application it is not going to the live nothing but we are using, right, any application like it's a Flipkart or Amazon or a Paytm application or any banking application. So this all application will be live means we are using application that we can call it as a live. So means if it is going to the live, that project means what we need to do is without performance testing they will not go for the live, because what will happen, right, if you not done for the performance testing, your application will be might crashes, your application will be slow. So these kind of issues will get for the as a user. For example, we are using Facebook application, assume they not done for the performance testing and we are using. So then what will happen, day to day will be users are increasing and their application is using for the number of user will be using. Then what will happen, if it is actually that capacity only 10 users but we are accessing for the 15 users, then what will happen, their application will be might crash, and as same to the what will happen there, each and every like steps will be slow also it is happen. So that is why, so each and every in nowadays each and every project performance testing also one of the important key. Without performance testing, so no one is going to the live for projects. So that is the performance testing. Going to the performance testing, we have the different tools in the market like Loadrunner, Neoload, JMeter, Loadgen, so asta. So in our training, I will explain for the Loadrunner and JMeter. So now you can observe Loadrunner will be actually that is introduced by micro focus. But JMeter is a open source tool. Open source tool nothing but anyone can download for the free of cost. Open source tool nothing but it's a free of cost means we can download for the in Google and we can use for that. But going to the Loadrunner, it is not a free of cost. So you want to execute with the 100 users, then you need to buy the license. So means it is an expenses tool. So you are doing for the performance testing, whatever the tool is fine, but you are doing for the Loadrunner, you are good for this Loadrunner. If it is any tool will be similar only, that changes will happen, like if it is a terminal will be different. So now we'll start with the Loadrunner. See, this is the Loadrunner. We'll start with the Loadrunner. Loadrunner entire concept is completed. Then we can move to the JMeter, and we need to go with the one by step for the JMeter also. So going to the Loadrunner. Loadrunner, we have total 5 components. So yesterday we discussed, right, how many components we have? 5 components. So what are there means virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. So first point, what is the virtual user generator? Yesterday we discussed, right? Anyone can repeat? What is the virtual user generator?
Recording, yes, yes, I'm going.
Sorry.
వర్చువల్ రికార్డింగ్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే స్క్రిప్ట్ రికార్డింగ్ చేయొచ్చు.
Yes. See, you can, Venkat, today onwards, you can start whatever maybe you can speak in English. Then only you will good.
Okay.
What?
For using script recording purpose, I mean virtual user generator using.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Obviously. So we want to record the script and generate for the scripting statement purpose. We can use for the virtual user generator. So what is the script? Nothing but no worry about that. So we need to write code. This all things nothing. So what is the business flow? Like you are doing for the any application. For example, we have different application right in market. Like we have the banking applications, in healthcare domain application, and same to the like e-commerce application. E-commerce application are nothing but Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm. So this all will be e-commerce application. So means this application we are testing, right? For example, you are doing for the Facebook your project. So Facebook means what are the things you need to know? You need to first will be you need to know. That is our project. Like we need to log in, and after login, what we can do? We can upload video, download video, we can charting, we can comment, we can post to the ad, and we can log out. So these are the scenarios. So this is the business flow. Means this business flow we can record for the using our virtual user generator. Maybe you are doing for the Amazon. So Amazon also what things we can do? Anyone can tell me? First will be we can launch URL. And after launch, what we can do? We can log in, right? Without login, we can't do for anything, right? Any application. So these two steps will be common for every application. And after login, Amazon, what you can do? You need to select for the product, right? Like you are selecting the product. Select the product. And after that your selected product, maybe what you need to do, if it is that product is fine for you, so you need to buy the that product. Means you are adding from the cart, add to cart. And after that
Then
you are
payment.
sorry.
Payment.
Yes, next will be payment. And after payment is completed, we need to log out only, right? Log out. So this is the business scenario. Means each and every business scenario, it will look like this. So if you are doing for the, see, for example, Facebook application will be there. So what are the steps we know, like upload video, download video, these all things you know, right? For example, we can observe Facebook, what things we can do? Chaitanya?
Launch
Hi,
URL.
Kiran. Launch URL, login, logout,
Login, okay. Login. And the next
logout,
what you can
upload
do?
video,
Yes, upload video, upload video. Yes,
and chatting
yes, charting.
after logout.
Sorry,
Logout.
yeah, charting and like and comment also we can do, right?
Okay.
We can do.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
bottom maybe that is fine. Up to for what
Okay.
we know, right? That is fine. So, Miss, just I'm explaining for here, just you can understand one thing. So we need to record business flow. Means these are things we can call as a business flow. Like you are doing for the Facebook application, this is the your business flow. For example, we can see for the one application. See, this is some flight booking application, Facebook application, and we can see for the this is the e-commerce application, and the same too we can see one banking application. So any banking application. So in this banking application, like I'm asking for the Kiran. So what are the steps we need to do, Kiran? Kiran, are you there? Hello? Venkat Mohan?
Sir, launch URL. Login.
And
Then
after that, what you can do? In online, you can assume banking application, nothing but you have the net banking, right? Everyone will be know for the net banking. So once you can log into the application, what thing you can do? You can check your balance.
Personal details.
Yes, check balance also one thing. Okay, because that is a very important thing, right, for us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, next will be personal details. Maybe we can add or update for the personal details. That is also one thing is correct only, personal details.
Add account, beneficiary, add a
Yes, we can
beneficiary.
add the beneficiary account. Add beneficiary account. Okay. And next, what we can do?
And then amount,
Receive the money and send the money.
Yeah, transfer money.
Transfer money.
Transfer money. Receive money means that automatically it will come, right? We can't capture that
Yeah, yeah.
because who are
Okay.
sending, right? That is only it is come. So that is so transfer money. And we can check for the one more thing, right? Maybe for example, I sent for the last week to the Chaitanya some amount. So I want to check for that it is I got or not.
Transactions.
What we can do?
Sir, deposit.
Statement.
Statement, right?
Bank statement.
Yes, yes.
Bank statement. And apart from this, what we can do? For example, we have to some concern will be there. So as a customer, we need to apply for the credit card. Otherwise, my address is
Sir,
not
service
updating.
service request.
Yes, service request.
ATM debit card block active.
Yeah, whatever maybe it
and
will come. In
account.
the service request, it will come for the debit card, credit card, and you have the any concerns, everything it is come for that point. So
Okay, sir,
like
okay,
checkbook request, if you want, means we can give for that also.
Doorstep service.
Checkbook request. So after that log out. So it's enough for this. Okay, for now. Okay. So this is the business flow for
Loan.
this banking application. Maybe you can go to the any healthcare application. So this is the business flow. Just I'm explaining. So you can observe in the banking only we have to the different things will be there. Like home loan section will be different. Personal section will be different. Okay, vehicle will be different. So that is also it is coming for this part only. But that is the some other scenario. So healthcare application. Anyone can know for the healthcare application what we can do.
Same launch URL, login, and
Launch
doctor
your-
availability.
Login. Yes, we need to check for the doctor appointment. We can call it as a doctor
Appointment and what?
appointment and
Payment.
doctor appointment, and after that maybe it is we have the input like what we can call like inpatient outpatient will be there, right? So we need to book for that, and same to the maybe we want to book for the room is book the room also, right? Because we need to stay for the like some health issue, so we need to stay for some time for their miss like is 1 or 2 3 days miss. We need to book the room
Medicine.
also. Sorry.
Medicine.
Yeah, medicine
Medicine.
also. Yeah, medicines book. Medicine.
And patient
Patient
information.
personal details also it will come. So you can observe. Enter the patient personal details. So after that, maybe like final will be discharge, right? Discharge and target. So means each application, just I may given for the just example for this, you can observe. So this is the some Facebook application, okay, social website. So for this application, this is the business flow. And maybe you are doing for the any e-commerce application. So these things only we can do, right? Apart from this, we can do some different things also. But for as of now, we know for these steps. And banking application, we can do these steps. And healthcare domain will be there. We can do for these steps. So these each and every one we can consider as our business flow. So you want to record the script in the virtual user generator means first you should understand the like what is the my business flow. Because so you can assume here, so we have one application will be there, some flight booking application. So you want to record this script. First thing, you need to know the functionality or not. Like what are the steps I want to do. Like I can do for the login, like we can do for the steps. These are the transactions we can do for the login. And after that, you need to click for the flights. But actually, you are blindly recording the script. You are not understand for the application. You are blindly recording the script. By mistake, what will happen? You need to click for the flights, but you are clicked for the itinerary. So for here, we can back is fine. But when you are recording the script, right, it's a back concept is not work, and your code will be, it is you can execute the script, it will fail, because if you went for the back and come to the front, these things will not happen for the while recording. So that things no need to repeat. Means what we need to do means, first thing, you should understand the business flow. Okay, this is the my business flow, so I want to do for these steps in your mind. Otherwise, you need to write for the steps like this. So for example, you have the any business flow will be there, so you need to write for like this. And maybe this is the very small things, like 6 transaction will be there. In real time, what will happen? We have the 10, 15 or 20, also 25 also will be there. So means by doing for directly, we are, as a right human being, right, we are definitely forget. So that is why what you need to do, you need to write for these steps. Okay, like you can follow the steps. Like for example, we'll write for this web tour application also steps. Okay, quickly. So for here, you can observe what we can do here also, launch URL. 2 is a login. And third, we need to click on flights. And fourth one will be find flight. Means we are finding the flight. Like we are selecting for the departure city or city, find flight. And fifth one is the payment. And sixth one is log. So assume this is the our business scenario. So, but you guys will be very new. So I'm not given that steps, but you need to record the script I given. Then first thing, what you need to do, you need to ask for the your teammates or your who is your team lead or anyone. So what is our business flow? You have the any business flow document will be there. So we need to ask for them. Like they will provide for the details like this. You can launch URL, and they will give for the URL details also. For example, this is the URL, right? They will provide for the URL like this. Okay, means in the document they will mention for this all details. They will mention for this URL and login details. You want to log in means what details you need? Username and password. They will provide for the username, password also. Okay, and password. Because you are new means directly you don't know, right, these things. And click on flight. So this will be fine. Like you need to enter for the test data point of view, payment details. In payment also they will mention, like enter first name, last name, comma, and we need to enter for the city. So and zip code, and final will be CC, credit card details. So means like this given for, then we can record easily, right? So first don't go to the blindly recording. First what you can do, okay, this is only our application, assume everyone, okay, this is only our performance testing application we need to do for the testing. So actually you don't know this application, some guy is provided, okay, this is the web tour application, these are the things they have provided. Then you need to start for the understand the application, like what is this application, what steps I can do. So first thing, you can open for the any browser like this. You can open for the any new browser, and as per his document, what you can do here, launch URL. Means if it is there, we can use this URL. If it is not there, we need to ask for the our teammates. Actually, what is this web tour URL? Could you please provide this web tour URL and credentials also? If you're not there, you need to ask for the what is the username and what is the password of the login. So don't, okay, I will ask for that, means no need to think about this. Okay, if you don't ask, what will happen? They are given assignment to you, but you are not complete your assignment. Then finally, what will happen? You only bad. So that is why in software, if you need anything, the doubts, definitely you need to ask for the some other teammates or anyone you need to ask and you need to clear out. So actually here is the URL is not there. Then you are thinking about, I don't know URL, but what can I do? Your time passing, like already is 11:30 AM is completed. Then you are thinking, so what is the URL? What is the URL? You are thinking. Then lunchtime happen. And after lunchtime is happen, automatically it's at 2 o'clock, 2:30 is done. Then after that, again, you ask for someone, like you told us, wait for some time because I'm in call. Then what will happen? After that, automatically 5 come. And after that, some tea break. Everyone will be not able to. So that is why. So what will happen? So you need to ask for the starting itself. Like when you don't know for anything, URL you don't know, or in username, you password you don't know, you need to ask for them. And you need to get. That is our job also. Because you need to know this only, then only you can understand the application, first thing. So that is why now you need to get the like this and you can enter your username. So like you are enter for the like login. Okay, what we can do, we can launch will be there. Means okay, we can click on the launch URL. And after the steps, what we can do, we don't know. Okay, we can log in and this is the username Jojo and password we need to enter. Okay, login and we need to enter for the okay username this and password this and we can click on login. Okay, and after these steps, so maybe I will click for the flights or itinerary, you don't know. So then what you can do, you need to come to this document. Okay, we can click on the flights. Okay, this steps is clear. Okay, here is the flights will be there. You can click on flights button. And after that, you can observe find flight. So means you need to find flight. So you are come to here and maybe here also you have any doubts, you can ask for the this business flow also. Sometimes what will happen means when they are giving KT, they will provide for the this application also. They will go to the navigate for the like this, they will show and you can start your work, they will tell. So at that time also you need to understand the application. Okay, by seeing the application like okay departure city, we need to select anyone, fine. And after that, this is the arrival city. And if you want change dates also you can change. Seating preferences, if you want means you can change. Okay, after that click on this continue. And after that you can observe these all the available flights. You can select any one of the flight and click on continue. So after that payment we can do for the payment. So in the payment, what are the details you need to enter? Here clearly mention. Okay, we need to enter first name, last name and city and zip code and credit card details. Okay, you can come here and so don't enter for like they will give for the this details also. Some for example, we need to enter for the first name is a Jojo, bill and street address. We need to give for the some KP, HV and so we need to give for the zip code. So we have the zip code 5,08,000. Okay, and credit card you need to give for the credit card details and expiry date of credit card details and you can click on the continue button. So after thank you for booking to Web2 ticket. So up to payment is completed, your ticket is booked successfully. Then final step, what we can do? We can log out. Okay, this is the business flow. Then what you need to do again and again, 1 or 2 times, 4, 3, maybe it's application very big application. Then you need to practice very well in the front end only. Once you are good for this, then you can go to the virtual user generator and you can record the script. So everyone is clear? So business flow, everyone understand, right? What is the business flow? And we need to understand the business flow before recording. You need to record means before that you need to understand the business flow.
Yes.
Okay. So now virtual user generate nothing but we can record the business flow and it after record is completed, it will generate for the some statement. So recording is completed. So as a performance testing, what is the main thing we need to do? We need to execute with the multiple users. Yes, right? So actually our performance testing main aim will be number of user will be accessing applications. So for example, Facebook only number of users will be accessing. So we need to number of users at a time access also. Their application will be slow or not. What is the time we are getting for that particular launch, login, click on flight and find flight, payment, logout. So how much time it is happening? Actually, they are given for the 2 seconds for the SLA. So SLA nothing but they are given. So my application maybe it is 1 lakh users access also. It is not cross for the 2 seconds. So then what you need to do? You need to check for the like each and every transaction. Launch is how much time happen. It is less than 2 seconds or more than 2 seconds. So means once execution is completed, like in controller, nothing but we can execute with the multiple user point of view. Like we can execute 1,000 users and we need to execute the test, and after that you can analyze the results. So where we can analyze means we have the like analyzer will be there. Analyzer. Using for the analyzer, we can analyze the results to find out the like what is the response time happen. Like response time nothing but only this is only. So what are the steps you are recorded, right? This each and every step, what time it is happen. So it is happen for the less than 2 seconds or more than 2 seconds. You need to know for that. So that is the point of view we can do for the this analyzer. Like you want to analyze the results and to find out for the any issues will be there. So again you need to understand we have the here agent process will be there and load generator will be there. So what is the agent process? Like see for example, some establish the connection between controller to load generator. So some connection will be need means we need to through agent process as a interface. We can call it as a interface. So based on for interface, we need to go to the this request to the controller to load generator. So agent process nothing but it is interface between controller and load generator. So next step, fourth one, load generator. What is the load generator? It will be generate the load against the application. Like you are executing 1,000 users. So you need for the 1,000 user point of view means each user will be, it is occupied for the some CPU memory, right? Like some, it is happen. So that will be, we can define in the load generator. So that is the load generator, nothing but it is a generate the load against the application. So using these 5 components only, we can do for our end-to-end testing. So anyone doubt for these 5 components?
No. Actually, I mean, load generator means detail, please explain detail.
Sorry?
Load generator, please explain, I mean, briefly, right?
Yeah, load generator, nothing but see, for example, you are executing 10 users, assume. Okay? 10 users you are executing means what will happen? 10 windows will open, like 10 browsers will open. Everyone will be doing for their transactions, like they will log in and log out again, flight booking again, log in, log out, it's happening. Means what happened? Each user will be, it is take for the some processor, like CPU utilization and memory utilization. So these things where we can configure means in load generator we can configure. Okay, for 1,000
I mean,
user
how
point of
much
view.
memory utilization, how much RAM will be used? That's one, I mean, find out in load generator.
Yes, load generator, we need to assign the some memory for the load generator. So that is why we need to add the load generators in controller.
Analyzer, inside the analyzer, CPU and processor not available.
Analyzer only you can analyze the results like what is the transaction response time. So we have the different things we can analyze there. Okay.
Okay, CPU one not inside the, I mean, analyzer.
Yeah. So now just tomorrow we'll explain for the load runner architecture. Then you need to know for this how to begin do for these 5 steps, how it will use for the one-to-one, how what is the relation between this to this. We need to know for the load runner architecture. Okay, and after that, so this is the performance testing life cycle. Nothing but we need to follow the some process as a performance test engineer. We need to follow the some process. Like we can gather for the non-functional requirements and we need to prepare for the test plan and we can prepare the test data. Test data nothing but, for example, you want executing for the 1000 users means 1000 username password you need, right? Because as a real time, what will happen? Everyone will be different credentials. See, for example, everyone will be there. Everyone have the Facebook. So everyone will be credential is the same or different? Different, right? So same way, when you are doing for the execution, we need to give for the different URL like username, password, and we need to test the application. So realistic environment, how it is going, same way we are testing for the here also.
Actually, POC, what is, I mean, POC under what things I have mentioned?
Yes, will come. Okay, no worry about that. Just I'm explaining for the steps only. Like after test data preparation is completed, right? We can come to the scripting part. Like we can record the script. Like for what is our business flow, we need to record that script, and we have to do for some scripting enhancements. So those things we can do there. And after this is completed, script to recording and enhancements where we can do.
VUGen.
Yes, virtual user generator we can do for the script to recording and enhancement. Once script is recording is completed, we can design the scenario. Design nothing but multiple users point of view, where we can design scenario and where we can execute.
Controller.
Where we can do, like in design nothing but number of users. Like I want to for the 1000 users 1 hour test, and test execution nothing but we need to click for the execute button. So that will be we can do for the controller for these two. And after that we want to results analysis, where we can do results analysis. Using for the analysis we have the one more component, right? Here you can observe analyzer. Using this component we can results analysis, and we can prepare for the report and recommendation. So these steps will we can do for the analyzer. Nothing but after 5th script onwards we need to follow our process, like in VUSN, and after that controller and analyzer. So this is the way we can do, and tomorrow we'll discuss Loadrunner architecture, and we need to start our PT life cycle. Okay. Okay. So once this is completed, everything will be practical only we can do. Okay. Just steps only. This is okay. Thank you for joining everyone.
Okay,
We'll meet for tomorrow also same time, and we'll continue.
thank you, sir.